What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be talking about the auction house crash that I think is going to be coming to College Football Ultimate Team 25 tomorrow, specifically for a certain type of card. Now, as we do dive into this thing today, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure you do smash that subscribe button. We're on the road towards 10,000 subscribers. Again, really do appreciate all of your guys' recent support. So, Field Phenoms. It's what we normally see earlier in the week. It was supposed to come, I do believe, on Tuesdays this season. Obviously pushed back until tomorrow. Now, within this, you're going to see certain cards tomorrow who are going to, in my opinion, drop quite a bit in price. For example, if you have any of these 84 overalls, and I like a lot of these cards like Graves, Barron, even this kicker is okay, I would sell them today. Expect their prices to go way down tomorrow. If you have Cam Ward, Hopkins, even Denzel Burke, another card that I would try to get rid of today, because these cards are going to be in packs tomorrow. And again, this Cam Ward I can't sell, he's B&D. And I do believe, because they're going to be in packs tomorrow, and because I do believe a lot of people are going to be pulling them, their prices should go down tomorrow. So for me, I've got Aaron Graves. And any of these other purple cards that you guys got, I probably would try to sell today before their prices go way down. Even this Malachi Starks, who I personally love Malachi Starks. I think he's one of the best free safeties in the entire game. I don't think his price is going to go way down, but I do expect it to drop a little bit. I'm going to try and get rid of him as well, because I just don't think the risk reward for holding on to these players is super beneficial for you. Now, if you do have any of these Field Phenoms that are LTDs, like a McMillan or any of these other cards that I mean are good, but obviously, you know, are LTDs, their price is probably pretty safe unless, again, we get like another wide receiver LTD, stuff like that. So just kind of my piece of recommendation is start to think ahead as well for Friday. Like Malachi Starks, again, hopefully he does sell. And hopefully I can end up, a decent position on him, not losing a bunch of coins. But I would start thinking about Friday as well, because on Friday, you should start to see more of these college kickoff players go down in price. And in my opinion, this is just me, if you're not going to be playing the game a ton until then, there's no reason that you don't try to start putting these cards up for sale. So for me, Kamari Ramsey. For me, any of these other cards like Michael Williams, any of these cards that I'm personally not using right now, that, you know what, their price does have a chance to go down on Friday, start thinking ahead. Again, I do believe tomorrow is going to crash the market quite a bit, especially for like Cam Ward, who I think is incredible. Starks, for me, is a card I'm going to sell. But hopefully, you know, when the market goes back up a little bit, is a card I can pick or snag right back up, you know, whenever his price decides to get to a point where I'm willing to buy him and don't mind it at all. But that's just something that I need to start thinking of. Even with this Jimmy Horn Jr. is, guess what, guys? Come Friday, his price is probably going to go down quite a bit. And since I'm not playing the game a ton, there's no champs, or there wasn't last week, there's still, you can't grind it quite yet. And since college kickoff is eventually going to come on Friday, you just got to be a little bit careful. So I'm going to try to sell Jimmy Horn Jr. as well. What I like to do is put them up for a slightly more expensive than maybe their cheapest is. And that way I can win the margins and make some more coins off of that. So that's just kind of where I'm at, what I'm thinking about right now. As far as these Legends cards, you guys got a little bit of more time to not worry a ton about them. But that's what I would start to think about. Again, with this set come tomorrow is the day that I would look to target some of these guys. So for example, if you wanted any of these Field Phenoms cards like Starks, like Cam Ward, like even if you wanted Aaron Graves, tomorrow is the day that I would target to buy these cards. Even Ashton Genty, he is a card that is going to go down in price tomorrow, who's actually his price is really high right now. So if I had Ashton Genty, I would 100% target him as one of the first guys that I would get rid of today. Because again, he was 200,000 coins just the other day, and I do expect his price to go down a little bit. Cam Ward for 70K, I'd get rid of him. Any of these cards, even Hopkins, Denzel Burke, their prices should go down come tomorrow. We saw the same thing on Sunday with the Legends Once Upon a Time set. Obviously, some of these cards' prices might have went back up, but on Sunday, guys, Peppers was like 200,000 coins. Bosworth was super cheap as well. He was under 200,000 coins. And so a lot of these cards, it was a perfect day to, and they're still cheap, perfect day to buy them. And you saw a lot of their prices go down. Even Staubach went way down. So that's just, again, something to think about with each and every one of these sets that does get released is, guess what? All of these cards, as long as they're not LTDs, should slowly drop in price come tomorrow, especially for an Ashton Genty, who honestly has went up over the course of the last week. Just try to be careful with your coins. Be careful with, building your squad right now, because I do believe we're still early on in Season 2. You're going to start to see some of these prices slowly start dropping here over the course of the next couple of days. And so for me, again, I feel like I could build a team of a lot of BND players. Even Cam Ward at quarterback, he's fine. Taylor at running back is fine. A lot of these cards, I am fine with running. Even Bradley Chubb at linebacker, he's a BND. Warren Sabat tackle, I'm fine with these cards. I don't need to spend a lot of my coins. And again, as you guys do grind the levels throughout this season, you're going to notice the same thing for you. If you don't need to buy players, guys, I would recommend not. Save as many coins as possible. And one thing I don't necessarily love it about college football. I do like different variants within Ultimate Team modes, but you know what's coming each and every week. You know how the market is going to react. There's no surprises when it comes down to this game right now. So if I am you guys should be starting to know that Field Phenoms is coming tomorrow. No, we don't know exactly the content or what exactly it's going to look like, but you do know you can start thinking ahead on that and thinking, okay, how can I maximize my squad right now heading into the Field Phenoms drop? Obviously, for me, my coins are in a super good position because the market's been incredibly high lately, but I just think that it is eventually going to drop off a little bit. And you want to be on the right side of it, guys. You do not want to be caught hanging on to a Denzel Burke who might drop below 70,000 coins tomorrow. You don't want to be caught holding on to an Ashton Genty who tomorrow might be lower than 200,000 coins once again. You want to be in front of the market to have the best success. For me, guys, I have not bought packs on my account in the last, probably 2 months, close to 2 months, and I have been perfectly fine with my coin count. And a lot of it has to do with being ahead of the market. If you're ahead of the market and don't, take a bunch of risk, you will be in really good position for your entire future. So that's just kind of my piece of recommendations. If you do want to buy any of these college kickoff cards, I would wait until Friday as well. Same thing with the Field Phenoms cards. Kind of a weird time in the market right now, but try to hold out as long as possible. And again, if you want to build your squad tomorrow, target these these Phenom cards. These are going to be the cards that I personally think tomorrow are going to be a solid value for your specific squad. That's going to wrap it up for my video today. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Drop a like on it, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.